conferences one by one, offering both digestible chunks of commentary and small morsels of crunchy information. I suppose in this metaphor my video has blended E3 down into something resembling a lovely hot bowl of soup, so grab a spoon! Fuck, I can't write intros! EA's conferences are infamously want, but they also mark the beginning of E3, making them simultaneously exciting and painfully dull. What?
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
I don't think the audience just saw the same thing we did.
Boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited?
I don't think this guy could get any more excited, honestly. I won't lie to you, I find the set in actual conflicts to be a little weird. I prefer my shooty bam bam fun times to be all about cartoon characters and not set in an actual real life war where people died, but whatever. Battlefield 5 looks like good fun. It's clearly taking a lot of influence from Bad Company, the best Battlefield game, don't at me, with all of its destruction, so aye, it'll probably be good. Also, no loot boxes as a feature for a game is just, that's weird, isn't it? I'm into Battlefield Royale though. Give every shooting game a Royale mode, why not? Also, twit point, if you were one of the fannies who complained about there being women in this, please just vacate this video immediately. Alright, cheers. Couldn't give less of a shit if I tried! Nice to see Andrew Wilson still resembles an arms dealer, only this year he resembles an arms dealer in his lounge outfit. Vince Sampella here, silently judging you all for not buying Titanfall 2. Seriously, why didn't you buy it, you bunch of absolute joters? Anyway, Respawn are making a Star Wars game, and I'm into that, although this way of announcing a game is weird.
But we wanted to bring a little tidbit, so we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Especially with this distractingly handsome guy sitting behind Vincey Boy. Stop looking at me like that.
For that how much we fucked up the launch of this fairly decent game, now you can play as everyone's favourite asthmatic droid from that film no one likes.
The original Unravel is a wonderful little puzzle platformer with a stunningly good soundtrack which you should check out immediately if you haven't already. It celebrated nature and had a lot to say about the bonds that connect us to family and the memories we share together. Most importantly, it was playful and gorgeously presented. I'm really pleased it's getting a sequel, honestly. It looks great, and the addition of co-op is a natural fit for the formula. Look at this bird, look at these puzzles. It's out right now. Lovely. Also, Martin Salin, you are the single most charming man in games, a beacon of light in this dark corporate hellscape. Come here! Let me give you a big old smooch! Did you know that EA Originals is a loss-making division of EA? It's a weird little part of the business, but I love it. I mean, don't get me wrong, EA are a bit shit, but this is good stuff. Oh, I am so here for this. This looks fucking good. A narrative about loneliness and the effects it can have on the human condition? Yes, please. Very excited about this. Looks A+. Don't care.
Been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Fuck's sake. EA, once again resurrecting a beloved franchise as a mobile game. I will not forgive you for what you did to Dungeon Keeper. BioWare's Destiny looks great, actually. I thought last year's presentation came across as a bit piss, but I'm really impressed by what EA showed off this time around. It's got a really nice visual style, its world looks like a great place to explore, and it sounds like there's a lot of room for an impactful story to be told, which is where I think BioWare have the edge over other companies making similar games like Ubisoft with The Division and Bungie with Destiny. Traversing this environment in these hulking power armor suits, utilising your power of flight to engage in combat and traverse in creative ways looks highly immersive. I've got high hopes for this. The flying element alone has me sold. As a side note,
but the gods left behind their massive tools.
It's bots, baby, the bots, the bidettes, the exceptional botsy bots of botsness. In the last few years, Microsoft has gone from making a huge deal out of absolutely nothing to putting on shows that are all about a constant stream of trailers for brand new games, and they're all the better for it as a result. It probably has a lot to do with them dropping Kinect. A lot of the chuff used to come from that shite, but aye, either way, better off. New Halo looks good, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. It's Mr. Chief, popping his little SD card into the back of his head. My boy Phil Spencer here, desperately trying not to tell these arseholes jumping around in the front row to calm the foot down. It's only an E3 conference, you jebens. Well, this is adorable. Ori and the Will of the Wisps looks absolutely stunning. I'm really excited to see that From Software are creating something that isn't more Dark Souls or Bloodborne, to be honest. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is a fast-paced, action-oriented combat game that favours spectacle over patience and looks wonderful. Just absolute, wonderful. Hello, Daddy Howard, give me Fallout news, please. I was a little concerned when I first heard Fallout 76 was rumoured to be an always online survival game, but I love this universe so much I'm I'm willing to give it a try. Don't get me wrong, I have serious concerns about how the game will run from a technical perspective because, you know, it's Bethesda, but I'm excited to get immersed within this world all over again, even if it does mean I have to play with other people. Life is Strange is such a special, beautiful game, and the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, a spin-off set within the same world about a young boy escaping into his imagination after the death of his mother, just looks stunning. What a premise, it looks wonderful. And it's free! It's free! I'm still under the impression that Crackdown 3 may never actually come out, but as a huge fan of the original, I'm cautiously optimistic that when it does finally launch, it'll be the same old Crackdown I fell in love with all those years ago. Side note, I bought Crackdown 2 on launch day, because I'm a fucking idiot. Nier Automata was easily one of the best games last year, so get this bought on Xbox if you've missed out until now. Metro Exodus looks like it'll be as solid as fuck game that barely anyone will play. You know, like all the other games in the series. Totally up my street though. It reminds me strongly of a mix between Half-Life, Singularity and Stalker, and if that doesn't sound like the winning combination to you, then we legally can't be friends. Phil Spencer always looks like someone who's rocked up to work drunk and forgot he had to present an important investors meeting. Kingdom Hearts at an Xbox conference, that's fun. This game though, the world's most expensive fan fiction, I've got to admit it's shaping up to look gorgeous. Frozen seems like an obvious choice for the franchise too, and it's bonkers how close the character models resemble their on-screen counterparts. And oh no, now the trailer has no sound effects.
Look out!
And it's revealed itself as a bunch of incomprehensible anime nonsense.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
What the fuck? Looks nice though. More Battlefield 5. The war stories mode in Battlefield 1 was really good, so I'm happy to see it return for the new installment. Also, a big shout out to DICE for representing LGBT storylines in their games. It was a common theme this E3, and believe me, I'm here for it. I love it. Big cars, though very fast around a version of the UK that has taken significant liberties in making it appear far more beautiful than it actually is. Also, is Forza a yearly franchise now? When did that happen? Totally passed me by. Fun to see being set in the UK though. Looks gorgeous as well. Also, Xbox Game Pass is great, isn't it? Literally all these exclusives being added to the service from day one. It's a really neat little idea. Xbox have done a lot to play catch up to PlayStation, and it's absolutely paying off for them. Microsoft both setting up and acquiring
Ten, 9, 8, 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello. Doing nothing again where I'm not sure if I'm ready. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. Hello, welcome back to another Sunday stream. I'm Liam. I don't know why I've just introduced myself. Well, I'm 7 out of 10. I haven't streamed for like a month, so I'm quite excited to get back into it and deliver to you all a lovely little show. We're going to play some Satisfactory. We're going to have a lovely time. I need to do something, and I've already forgotten what it is I need to do. My webcam settings. Turn off autofocus. That's what I need to do. There we are. Perfect. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. Having a bit of a laugh to myself in that intro. You know, I'll play the video before the stream starts. Me there on my E3 video from last June saying that Anthem looked really fun. That's aged well, hasn't it? It's aged really, really well. Anyway, shall we get this shit show on the road? Hello Emma, thank you for joining. How are you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a while. What am I doing? There's something about doing a live stream that's just really not nauseating. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. It's just really disconcerting. That's what I'm trying to say more. I just feel very uneasy when I do it. Anyway, shared the lengths. be up to the Dodds now to decide how this plays out. Right, let's jump back into Satisfactory. It's been a month since I played it. Since we played it? It's YouTuber dialect, isn't it? Hold on. Right. Okay. Set the show on the road. No. Fucked it already. What am I doing? Damn capture. Headspot's Damien overlay. What the who are you? Where's Satisfactory? Factory Dame. There you are. Right. There we go. See? How was that? Seamless intro. Just look at that. I'm on it. I'm doing great. You're all having a great time. You're all enjoying the smooth transition as we get back into Satisfactory. Let's just continue. Let's that chat back up. Doing good. I'm making a mud tate. Ooh, but I'm at that stage where, like, every time I mate it, that's further and further away from what a mud tate actually is. What kind of mud tate are you making? There's two words that I struggle to say. Mud tate. Oh dear. It's a type of word pairings that I try and avoid while writing scripts. How's Treads? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Been super busy at work. And usual. I talked about this on the stream. Small mental health issues, but apart from that, completely fine. Back on the dam. That fucking Sonic the Hedgehog video took 2 weeks to make. I really appreciate you sharing it, Emma, on Twitter. I saw that. Really, really nice of you. Absolute fucking piss turd of a video to make. Ginger, cinnamon, and chocolate bits. Oh, fuck me, that sounds amazing. What the fuck were we doing? I totally forgot what this game even is or how we play it. Right, can I get that down here? Right, okay. I'll take that as I didn't climb up. I didn't climb down that then, did I? If I fucking hurt myself. Right. Do I have food? What's my inventory? Tab. I don't have any food on me. What was I doing? Starting to think maybe this was the wrong game to come back to. Maybe I should have played this for 10 minutes before I started streaming. Eat? Okay. Right, I'll keep some of them on me because it'd be ridiculous not to, right? Try and get myself comfortable. Because, like always, whenever I stream, I don't sit in a way that supports my back, and I did a bad bath in about 10 minutes of playing. Right, how's that? That's alright. Cool. How are the audio levels? Everything alright? You're totally right though, it's based on Sonic sets. Yeah, yeah, but I think I always thought it would be. I think, yeah, I don't know. It always seemed likely to me that Sonic 06 was going to be the template that they based everything on, because that's like the closest thing Sonic's ever came to having real life humans with terrible cartoon characters. So yeah, I don't know. I never wanted it to be. There's so many, like, I don't know so much about fucking Sonic. I've researched a lot of Sonic stuff recently. I'm afraid to say, trying to get this fucking video out. So there's a lot of Sonic cartoons where he has human companions. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be shite. I genuinely can't wait. As I know that me and you have already had many discussions about Emma. Absolute shite. No one's ever wanted it to be. Yeah, true. I feel like the executives definitely always wanted it to be what it is now, right? Like, I don't think movie executives can think about video game movies without being like, oh, well, it has to be humans and the characters. I thought we were going to talk about his feet for a second then. Man. should I finish a point before I move on to the next? I really feel like I'm all over the place now. This is really overwhelming me. I need to get a grasp as to what the fuck I was doing on this before I start. Yeah. So I feel like the Sonic movie was always going to be that, you know, real life and CGI. Does I mean that's what fucking Pokemon is, right? That's what Detective Pikachu just did. So it's just that's the only way that these people can understand as to how to bring these characters onto the big screen is to mesh them with real life. We can talk about Sonic's feet as much as you want though, because I do have arguably maybe I'm the most qualified person on the internet now, apart from, you know, the people who want furiously over those pictures, to talk about the history, the cultures of Sonic foot fetish porn, because I've seen it all. I really have. I was gonna do a whole video about it last year, and I just didn't, because I didn't want to tint shame. Slash couldn't stop wanting every time I opened up the folder. So, you know, that's quite difficult to do a video when you just... What am I saying? You still haven't seen Detective Pikachu? It's... Detective Pikachu is okay. I think that's the easiest way of saying it. I didn't love it, but I didn't really feel like it was for me. And I think that's fine. Yeah, I could still do it, couldn't I? Maybe I should still do it. I used that new laptop. Nice. Do you want the foot pits for wallpaper backgrounds? What do you want those foot pits for? I've got a whole folder if you want me to send them over. I do want those 1,000 subs. Maybe that's the video I'll do when I get 1,000 subs. Maybe I'll do the foot fetish one. Yeah, it is a kids movie. Yeah, keep those expectations very low. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad film. I think it's exactly what it needs to be, right? Like, it's not for me, and that's completely fine. I still enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the act of seeing it. I enjoyed the act of seeing Pokemon on the big screen. That was very exciting, but... Yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people who are super disappointed because they thought they were going to go in and see a film that wasn't what it was, right? And that's fine. On a PowerPoint. Oh dear. Absolutely. Right. What was I doing? What was I doing? Right, so with that, right, okay, let me try and ground myself here. We got Big Chomty Machine Daddy over here. He came down, and he wants to eat 50 rotors and 75 iron plates. So we did the iron plate automation. We did, yes. I remember that now. Which is here. All good, got 4. So I need to find a way of doing the other thing. So we need to make the monstrosity where we need to try and get half of these screws over somewhere to get another... Oh boy. Another... What's this? What are you? Assembler. So we can build rotors. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Let's check the power of everything. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Don't think we can get any more power out of that. I feel like maybe I need to like... No, I need to get this stuff sorted. I feel like people who expect anything of blockbuster movies in the year of our Lord and Saviour 2019 are idiots. Prove me wrong, don't you dare say Avengers. Listen! I am exactly the type of person who consumes all media products with pre-existing expectations that can never be met, because that's just how I like to live my life. But I agree with you. I completely do agree with you. To be honest, I've been watching 11 years of Marvel movies, and I enjoy 90% of them, and I still went into Endgame fully expecting it to be bad, right? Because why the fuck... It's mad that it was good. I think that's the thing that baffles me. But you're right, you go into these things with 0 expectations, and you come out absolutely loving them, which is, you know, precisely what the best outcome of these kind of things is. Oh, don't say what. It's the thing with this being on a delay, I don't know, I might have already said the bad thing and now I'm going to feel bad. What did I not say? I'm actually really paranoid now. What am I doing? Right. Have to pay respects. Foot off. Right. That's that building. I want a conveyor splitter. Yeah, start with that. I'm really curious as to what I wasn't allowed to say there. Spider-Verse is one of the best fucking films I've ever seen. It's the best superhero film. Hundo P. Like, anyone who says otherwise is a damn fool, as far as I'm concerned. Fuck, I love Spider-Verse so much. I went to see Spider-Verse over Christmas. Went to the cinema. I don't know whether maybe I was like rubbing my hands all over the seats and directly into my mouth. And fucking, I got so sick. I was like the illest I've been in like 5 years after seeing Spider-Verse. I think it is from the cinema that I went to. Fuck, I was so ill, so unwell. And I still fucking love it. Normally, when I get super vomity after doing something, it ruins it for life for me. Super Mario Sunshine, I love that game, but when I was a kid, I ate too many Dality caramels whilst playing the racing bit when you're in the back of the fucking Stingray. I got super ill, I vomited everywhere, and it has actually put me off Super Mario Sunshine to this day, where I can't really play it without knowing that I'm going to get to that Stingray level, and it's going to like give me that like mental connection to vomiting as a child. Just realising how ridiculous I sound. But it's true. And yeah, Spider-Verse, still love it. That's how good Spider-Verse is. How's that? That's a review? It's my review of Spider-Verse. I got really unwell, and I still liked it. It's 10 out of 10. Where the fuck am I meant to put this assembler? Right, I have to do some mad shit here, like. Put it here or something. I have to string it through here? Yeah, that'll be fine. Because these are the rods, right? So we can... yeah, it'll be fine. Child germs, yeah. Well, it was either... this is quite funny, actually. It was either child germs from the cinema, which, you know, 90% that's what it was. Just putting my hands in the cup holders and I was licking them, as you do. Or I went to Weatherspoons in the morning, which, you know, bad enough. What the fuck's my flashlight button? V. Normal. And I got a fucking veggie burrito, and it was cold as fuck. And maybe it was that as well. But I was like, oh, I got, like, you know, super sick. This is pretty shit. Whatever, it happens. But Yoli was like, no, I'm not having that. She emailed Weatherspoons and tried to get them to launch a formal investigation about my cold breakfast wrap that I had. To try and, I don't know, get compensation? I don't know what she was trying to do. And she was worried. Yeah, Brexit germs, yeah. That's what it was. It's 90% probably my fault for eating at a Weatherspoons. It's enough to make anyone vom. I can't lie. I don't stand for the political stance of the owner of Weatherspoons, but fuck me if I don't love it. Cheap booze, cheap food. That's my life. I just wish it wasn't so pro-Brexit. Yeah, it was a mistake. What am I doing? Wandering aimlessly here. I am actually trying to do something. I'm trying to build an assembler, but I'm trying to just like get my head around how the fuck this game plays. Right. Do I need one modular frame? Is that what I need? 3 modular frames? Christ. Chill out. Right, okay. And then 4 rotors. I only made 3. Need more screws, mate. Yeah, Weatherspoons that is my 100% can't be arsed food. Like, the other week me and Yoli went to the theatre and were stint and we were like, yeah, let's just do the spoons. It's just easy, it's cheap and cheerful. The last time I set foot in one is like, how do you say? When's the last time you set foot in a Wetherspoons? Tell me your secrets. Ah, right, yeah. I don't know what you mean. They're like, I don't know. I think I'm more used to like drinking in them when I was younger. Because they used to do like 3 for 5 quid booze, which was really good. I have enough. Right, let's let this assembler built. I don't think we have enough power. Don't have to do another biomass burner. This whole thing's gonna get very stressful. I'm gonna have to snake all this shit through here. This is gonna be an absolute nightmare. No, don't to-do list me. Right. Oh, this is gonna make me real sad. 2016. Wow. It's good for being able to avoid it. I do it all the time. 2 minutes encroaching into the clearance. What does that mean? You minor boy here? I regret saying the phrase minor boy. Feels a bit weird. Oh, I'm not doing this right at all, am I? No, stop putting screws out! Stop it! No, stop with these screws. Alright, okay. Can I build things up? What's the round here like this? Oh, this is making me feel very uncomfortable that I'm having to build this like this. Right, there's the screws. Oh, right. The fucking Wetherspoons magazine that they shove through your letterbox, can that just literally get to foot? Why do they do that? It's so annoying. Alright, rods. Rod Stewarts. Let's split you up. I'm gonna have to embrace the chaos here because that's just how I play games anyway. I'm not really organised enough to do this properly, so if anyone's watching and they don't like the way I do things. Oh, I can go underneath this one. That's actually really good. I've trapped myself in a conveyor belt. Okay, right. Well, I know that I can do this now. That's really cool. Right, so I can just throw. Ah, fuck you. Yes. My nightmarish chaos is actually working out. Right. Okay. Somehow, by the grace of fucking God, I've managed to get this working. This is a nightmare and I hate it. Maybe we're gonna have to do an optimization stream at some point. Ah, what a nightmare. Right. You down there. And you in there. Do you mean I'm missing concrete? Is that the wrong way around? Have I done that the wrong way around? No, that's fine. Alright, I need concrete. Man, Sploosh Square is getting busy, and I am not paying attention to power output or anything of importance. I do unironically love that clip Tim What's-His-Face did for Twitter where he tried to communicate with the youth. I don't know what that is. What is that? Sounds incredible. Please do send. What am I doing? Do I need limestone? Man. If you do an optimization stream, you can title it I Maria Tondoed My Satisfactory Factory. Yeah, and have the thumbnail of me being like this. Although I shouldn't take the piss because I actually did a thumbnail with me in it today. For the first time ever. I succumbed to the algorithm and tried to do a clickbaity thumbnail. Ugh, I don't know if it'll work, but have I done that the wrong way around? I have. I tried watching that Maria Tondo? Oh, can't say her name. Is it just Marie Tondo? Doesn't sound right. Do I need another generator? I can't. This fucking factory's a mess. I can't remember. I don't know how any of this is working. Don't I have shit tons of biofuel? Then just build another generator. Yeah, easy. 10 iron rods, no problem. I'll just build another one. Yeah, I tried watching that Marie Tondo, and didn't care for the show actually. Felt a little bit weird. Can't really put my finger as to why I didn't like it, but I don't know. Something about it. Missing tables. Christ, am I making tables automatically? I can't remember. Oh god, this is a mess. I need to sort my shit out. I think we're going to move to a different location though, weren't we? We're going to move down into here. If there's a sploosh there, I think we're going to go have Sploosh Plaza. Sploosh Tanyan? What we're going to pull down here? We'll move down there. How do I... Yeah. Is there any resources down there? No, okay. Oh, that I'll try and find it. It was the guy who owns Weatherspoons. He was clearly drunk as shit, and he's trying to make the case for that leaving the EU is good for international relations. Ooh, really? I didn't say that. He's always drunk as shit. He's a dickhead. I really hate him. Tables for days. Probably need to start automating table production too, right? Feels like something I need to do. Where's my biomass? What's in there? Why is there so many ingots in there? Maybe I should have rewatched an old stream before just diving straight back into this. Right. Power line to you. Dump 200 of that in there. I actually need to figure out what I want you to make. I want you to make rotors. Alright. Okay, here we are. We got rotors built next to this precarious drop. Oh, I can climb up the side of that. Definitely meant to do that. Right. Alright, here we go. Now we just need to chill out until we get enough stuff to make the space elevator happy. And then we're fine. Oh, you found it. Send it over. 50 rotors. How fast are those rotors gonna do? I hope I then like unlock something that makes everything faster, right? That would make sense. Just to like keep getting things faster, like more efficient. The efficiency upgrades. That might be what I need next. Oh, is that the first one that's just done? I can't tell how well that's doing. Oh no, we got 2 rotors. Alright, we're on our way. Right, let's just destroy a load of shit with the chainsaw. That might be fun. Let's do that. Let's just still stock up on biofuel. Is it in here? Where's my chainsaw? Oh, it's there. I've already got it. Alright. Do I need fuel for the chainsaw? I think I do, don't I? Oh, I can hold 2 things in my hands now. Oh, sweet. Alright, let's do it. Yes, the chainsaw's so satisfying to use. Let's destroy all that natural splendor. So I need to think of ways of making this more efficient. I think that's definitely the thing I need to do next. Let's get the first upgrade to that space elevator done, because that unlocks a load more stuff for me to do. And then we can have a think about what the next step can be. Whoa, okay. It'd be the trees. We're not big trees to cut down, Jesus. Oh. Yeah, I need to stay away from that. I think Ethan crafted done now though, which might be quite interesting. Just to fuck off with the alien life forms. Not enough space for NA. Alright. Definitely not enough space for NA. Did you send that video to me? I want to watch it. I'll definitely watch it on stream. Because I just don't care. Is I making enough a biofuel? What am I making the biofuel juice out of? Am I just mulching it all together? I can't remember what I'm doing. Biofuel comes out of biomass. Oh, that's it. I made shit tons of biomass, don't I? Yeah. Man, as soon as you get the chainsaw, you just never have to worry about biofuel. Look how much biofuel I have to make, like 500 odd. After I've done this, that's mad. Yeah, perfect. 516. Fuel for days, don't you worry about it. I'll tweet it in case I got moderated or something. Oh. Wait, did you send it to the chat? No, I didn't get that in the chat at all there. Live chat. How would it... Oh wow. Half of your messages aren't in top chat. What the fuck? YouTube. Right, let's watch this video. Bleeping's Leave features 63-year-old Wetherspoons owner in campaign aimed at young people. Oh dear, oh dear. Is it just the video at the top of the... Oh no. Oh,
The future is leave.
The future
Whoa.
is leave.
That's so loud.
The future is leave.
The future is leave.
The future is leave.
The future is leave. The future is leave.
Hold on, I want to put this on properly. This is baffling me as to how ridiculous it is. Can you say that? You can say that.
Future is leave.
I believe the future is leave. Brexit can be a huge opportunity for this country, especially for young people.
Ben Brantley looks like a fake MP. He looks like
established politics and change
a 15-year-old boy.
We can create a system where our opinion national future
Oh, there he is.
by the older generation. But Brexit isn't about harking back to the good old days. It's about engaging in a bright
UK, which supports a positive global Britain, where we can leave the inward-looking EU behind.
He looks like Doc Brown's racist younger brother.
Exciting new friends that we're not.
And I want to live in a global, outward-looking,
it's annoying me too much.
fundamentally
Sorry. Oh God! Oh, he's just an asshole. Absolute asshole. It's weird, isn't it? It's really, really weird that he's definitely not wearing trousers. Absolutely not. He just doesn't doesn't look like he washes enough, right? Man, I don't know. Why not other institutions? Why Wetherspoons? That's what bothers me. I'm spilling tea everywhere. Here's the tea. Here's the motherfucking tea. Why did it have to be Wetherspoons? Why? It's like, God, the safe haven of Britain. I actually have spilt tea everywhere. Getting so passionate about how much I hate the guy who owns Wetherspoons. Fucking hell. I can't believe I've spilt tea now I'm choking on tea. What's happening? Hold on. I do actually need that some tissue. Christ! This is going well. Bloody hell. Well, how's this for great content? It's not a great Brexit metaphor because I just sorted it out straight away. Right. What was I doing? Refilling all my biofuel generators? Yeah, let's do that. Calm down from Brexit chat. Hashtag Brexit chat. Welcome to the Brexit chat stream. Satisfactory and Brexit chat. That's what we specialise in here at 7 out of 10. Content no one wants. Let's refuel my babies. This one should be alright. Because my fuel is efficient as shit now, so that's good. Let's grab those rotors, see how we're doing. So we need 50. Oh, give me all the astronaut fats. Please. Genuinely, I love your space fats. Give me the space fats, Emma. Trying desperately not to. Oh, God. That T got real trapped in my throat. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's in my lungs. But I'll die doing this. This hobby that lets me nowhere. It's the last thing I do. Where are my other generators? Are my other generators just attached here? Man, we got far with just like 2 generators, didn't we? Did shit tons with just these 2. Cool, alright, well. That's them all fueled up. 12 rotors. We're getting there, it's just going to take a while, I think. So, you give us some astronaut fats whilst we wait for this, all this shit to be done. Gravity turns out to be very important when it comes to going to the bathroom. Oh my god, I already love this fact. Are you going to tell me about how you shit in space? Oh, that makes me so fucking happy. Oh my god, I've never considered that fact, but yeah. It made sense. Genuinely love this already. Sign me the fuck up. Oh yeah, we got all the iron plates. Cool, alright. We're doing this better than I thought we would, actually. I'm so excited for whatever you're about to say next. Amazing scenes. As part of their training, astronauts have to take what's known as maximum absorbency garments, basically diapers, can sit with their back on the floor and legs on the sofa. What, and just shit themselves? And they just shit themselves? Are you being serious? Do they just shit themselves? Train themselves to poop and pee just as a thing. If they can't do it because they would just not be able to pee. Oh my god, that's so fucked. That's amazing. What the fuck? Why? I do not understand. So they just have to learn how to shit and piss themselves. What's going on with this? Oh, fuck me, that's so funny. That's amazing. So they literally just sit there with a nappy on and shit themselves. And then someone tests them on this fact and is like, yo, best and bravest. Holy fuck, that's so funny. I genuinely love that so much. Wow, well, thank you for your space facts, as always. Incredible. I just can't get over that. Can't get over Neil Armstrong sitting with his legs on the sofa shitting himself. It's like the most undignified thing ever, but you can just imagine how incredibly serious they would have taken it. Oh my god, that's so good. God. Well, learned something new today. Thank you for that. Oh. There's Mr. Manatee. Hello, Space Manatee. Right. Should we just launch one of these? Should we just do Tomvia walls? Why not? Let's grab some rods. May as well fix everything that's already... I'll do everything that's already there, so we'll just dot everything and then... Especially while we're waiting. Where's my rods doing? Make rods in 2 places. Yep. I learned some shit about how radiation fucks you up, but it's less lolsy. I still want to know, how does radiation fuck you up? I mean, I know it already fucks you up some fun time at the best of times when you're on Earth. So how the hell does it fuck you up when you're in space? Boom, boom, boom. Let's do it! Come on! Let's take a cent off.
Milestone reached. To ensure optimal use of space, navigation and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor walls.
Oh, it says the stream's struggling. Doesn't look like it's struggling. Cool. So I can now build walls. Use me. Oh, to make buildings. Oh, maybe that's what I need for fucking. This is what I need, isn't it? I need to be building walls and stuff to try and organise all this shit. So I probably could have built a wall for this stuff and like carried it through in a way that wasn't horrifically all over the shop. Alright, fair enough. Well, I'll know that for next time. When we move on to our secondary location, we'll sort that out. Thank you, Satisfactory. This looks like a lot of faff though, to be fair. Why not rotate it? Alright, we'll get into that, I'm sure. Yeah, time about radiation. Give it to me. Let's learn about the effects that me being on this alien planet would have on me. Because we're not even halfway through getting our rotors sorted. Probably just craft these a bit easier, don't I? Why do I need to craft these? Maybe that's what I need to be doing. Maybe I'm missing a trip by not just crafting them. Whilst it's still a bit slow. It's just fucking screws and pipes. Easy peasy. When you're on Earth or in orbit, you're mostly protected-ish by the Earth's magnetic field. That deflects some of the radiation, but like increasingly less the further away you get. Alright, cool. There are like, I think, it's ions that shoot through your body at a massive rate when you get further out. Oh, because you're not protected by the magnetic shield anymore. That makes sense, yeah. The rods, mate, the screws, I need the rods. Man, space stuff is so fascinating, but the thought of it is so scary. They damage tissue on a tiny level in the brain. This ends up looking like loads and loads and loads of little wounds through the neural tissue. It ends up looking like dementia. Oh, what the fuck? That's messed up. So like what, little tiny little what? Just like wounds? Just literally just like fat. Oh, you if they go through your retina, you see a flash. What? So you could just be sitting. What? So you could just be sitting on the space station, and if you see a flash, that's a radioactive ion shooting through your head. What the fuck? That is madness. Yeah, send me that diagram. What the fuck? That's absolutely madness. Right, I think we've got all the rotors for the space elevator sorted, so let's pump these in and see what happens. Nope. 9 more. Nearly there though. Let's see if my automated machine is made anymore. So I'm not just sitting around doing it all myself. Can't do it from there, can I? From here. 4. So I need 5 more? I think it's been 5 more. That's fine. I believe so, but I don't remember the reference. I'll double check. That freaks me out so much, the thought of just... Unless I've never really thought about, like, when you're outside of the Earth's protective atmosphere. I think I just assumed, like, space shuttles accommodated for that, but I suppose you can't really accommodate for the planet's, like, inherent magnetic field, right? That's madness. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Right, here we go. No. Wrong one. Okay, this is the space elevator. Phase 1 done now? Yeah. Yeah, I think that is. Holy shit, here we go. Sail? Whoa. The UI is so good. Alright, let's do it. Let's send it. Pathage. Pathage done. Whoa. Oh lord, he's coming. Whoa, that's so cool. Bye. See you later. Sweet. Alright. Well, that's a pissing ages, but we did it. Why is that all rusty now? Right, okay. I think the tats came in. What do I do now then? Tiers 3 and 4. Tool power. Tractor. Trot station. Either send or receive resources to vehicles. Has an inventory of 48. Can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at trot stations. Holy shit! Burns tool to generate electricity for your power grid. Has an input so feeding tool can be automated. And then search for tool. Holy shit! Conveyor belt Mark 2. Transport up to 122. Conveyor pole stackable. Conveyor lift. Alright, okay. Miner Mark 2. Oh, what the fuck's happening here? Right. Just more shit going on here. Foundry. Smells 2 resources. Dad, this is... There's a lot going on here, like. Man, I don't really know what to do now then, so... there's tool power. Yeah, tool power looks cool as fuck. Let's do tool power. Let's have a quick look at everything on the top of here, because... I'm worried that we're going to need to do something to move. But maybe if we can start transporting stuff with a truck... I suppose that doesn't look too messy, right? I know where everything is, I think. The important stuff. Maybe we just need to try and... Maybe we do need to move down there. So if the truck can be automated to carry stuff around, maybe we just like try and build like the truck network that like grabs stuff from... There's no way a truck's going to be able to get in there and grab stuff from it though. The absolute fucking state of it. No way that's going to happen. What's that? That's a miner. I was wondering what that thing was moving around. It's a miner. Okay, so I couldn't find the photos from rat brains, but I did find a paper with a simulated model of the damage caused by the radioactive bit tearing through a neuron. Yeah, have you tweeted that to me? Let's have a look. Welcome back to 7 out of 10, where we taught science facts and Brexit. And if you did tweet it to me, did you send it to me in a message? Because I'm still getting... You did, thank you. I'm still getting so many notifications from the fucking Mr. Potato Head then. Let's have a look through this. What bit am I looking at for holes in your brain and that? It's just like horrific. So is there like a certain amount of time? So then you only stay in space for like a certain amount of time then? If you're getting shit going through your head? The third image is the photo from the rats. You're not hijacking anything, I'm super interested. The third image is the photo from the rats. Where's the third image? Do I need to open up the thing? Or is it just in the abstract? I can't see any photos. Third one is the image. Oh, I see. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. So they sent the rats into space, and then they just observed how much it fucked with their heads. Oh, fuck me. Every time I never use the fucking ladder. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Learned something new today. I've learned the effect that space radiation has on the human brain as it just slices right through it. That is fucked up. Oh, man. That's just madness. Yeah, there I go indeed. Thank you very much. Learned something new today. Right. 20, right, so we've got all our iron plates. We need 25 rotors. And then we can craft a Latin. But 9 rotors. Fuck. Right, 10 rotors. We can do this. This might take a little while. The only thing with games like this is that you do reach a point where you're just waiting. And that's always the thing that bothers me about them. I love them, but it's the same with Factorio. I think sometimes it's good to do it in competitive a stream, because I can chat to people whilst I do it, which is more fun. I need loads of wire. I thought that brain's a gnarly, apologies. No, it's really interesting. It's I didn't show it on stream because it might have been gross to people who were watching, but yeah, I don't mind brains. I find them fascinating. It is funny because obviously you're super desensitized to it, right? Because you did a lot of stuff around brains while you were at university and stuff. I couldn't do that. I could never. I don't think I could ever see a human brain. That's a weird thing to say. I could, and I definitely have seen a human brain in museums before, but I couldn't do anything physical to a human brain. I'm not trying to say I can't fuck a human brain. I am saying that. I couldn't fuck the human brain. Let me just clarify that on stream right now. I could not fuck the human brain. It's the thing I'm not monetized, otherwise I'd be instantly demonetized. Without limits on how long you can stay in space, I guess so. It'll depend on how good the suits we make are in part. When you say the suits, do they wear the suits all the time? Is that a stupid thing to say? Like, is that a stupid thing to say? Do they just... I suppose I never really thought about this. So they wear suits all the time in space? You don't, like, go to bed in your undies when you're in space? I feel really stupid, but I actually don't know. You shouldn't fuck the human brain. Listen, you can't tell me what to do. Even though it's the most serial killery thing I've ever said. Where are my rotors, though? I don't make any rotors. Someone I know played spin the ball with a brain. Someone you know played spin the ball with a human brain. Or just any kind of brain. Not that it really makes a difference, but... Oh, what? What? I don't like the thought of me dying, and I donate all my body to medical science, and someone grabs my fucking brain and uses it to try and get off with someone. Actually, I don't know whether I would hate that. Maybe I'm fine with that. Maybe I don't mind the thought of my brain being used to get people shadding. Maybe that's a noble end to my life would be that purpose. In space... Yeah, on the space station, yeah, no. When they're inside the space station, they just have normal clothes on. Human brain! It was a human brain! You're trying to tell me someone had a human brain? This most vital organ, the epicenter of self. That brain felt love, it felt hate, it felt anger, it felt... all I can think of is nausea, because I think that's how I'm thinking. They took this person, this tour of a person, and they used it to play a spin the ball with it. That is fucked. That is so fucked. Don't donate it to a uni would be my advice. I mean, if you do mind that. I don't know. Maybe I don't mind the thought of someone using my fucking brain as a spin the ball.
Milestone reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. An increased focus on the explore and exploit pillar is recommended. Coal is 125% more efficient than biomass and can be automated.
Yeah, I want to try and automate my fuel, surely. Focus on the explore and the what? What does she want me to do? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, was it there? Where did they get a brain from to use like that? Surely these things are like... Surely these things are tapped in... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Why? Why would someone do that? Why would someone use a brain as a spin the ball tool? It's so funny. I think that's what's really bothering me. Is that the thought of someone playing spin the ball with a human brain is fucking hilarious. It's horrific beyond all comprehension, but it's also really funny. Ah, it was during an anatomy lab. Well, so the lecturer was also present. That's fucked, dude. Let's find some tool. Oh. You over there? Alright. Let's try and... Wait, it's still there? Should I save it? I'll save it. Yeah, the ones for instruction are kept in like buckets, basically. Oh, I don't want my... Oh, fuck. Well, I'm dead, right? If I'm... Would it bother me? I really can't decide if it would bother me or not. I really can't decide if I was... I feel like if, you know, there is a concept of an afterlife, and me, you know, me soul is flying around the earth and that after I die, or I'm watching from a higher place, which I don't believe in, just FYI. Wait, hold on. You were there. Worst bit is they were playing it with me, or at me. It was like, psst, Emma, spins frontal cortex lands on me. Then they made dizzy noises. Med students are fucked up, man. What the fuck? I know you have to have, like, a healthy detachment in order to be able to process all of this stuff. But that is fucking madness. There are other options. Brain bands for research treat their brains much better. I don't know whether I want my... Maybe I want someone to play Hattie-Sat with my brain. I feel like that's kind of like a more fitting end for me. I can't believe you were fucking there. I need to open a window, it's getting too hot. Oh, my neighbours can hear me shout. I was also surrounded by weird fetuses at the time. I don't know how you do it. A friend of mine went to med school, and they were telling me that, like, people come out with, like, just like the pelvic section of people, and you've got to, like, dissect it. And they just like slump a pelvic section of a human being on the table in front of you, and they're like, "Yep, time for you to slice this open." And it just makes me feel so nauseated. The time of the night where that's too seamy. It is. It's. I've been saying this. Like, how long have I been like streaming fairly regularly? Since January, I think. It's always an hour in it. That's too hot. And it's the nights that warmer. It hasn't been necessarily hot today, but holy shit, it's that in there. What is down there? The tool's up there. I don't know how to get up there. Am I gonna have to build a waterway? Am I gonna have to research waterways? This is a little tendril of iron ore. Oh, this is pretty. Got some nuts. What's going on there? The fuck's that? Is that a monster? A Mercersphere? What the hell's a Mercersphere? Work in progress. I suppose this is early access, but wow, alright. That was magical. What the fuck's a Mercersphere? A weird alien thing with an impossibly smooth surface. Work in progress. Analysing this will not give you anything. Alright. Fair enough. Rude. Alright, let's snap the foundations. Can I just like build up here? What am I doing? Okay. Snap to foundation or something similar. Well, it's on a foundation, but you're not letting me snap it to you. Yeah, that's a thing. We almost got an arm from the residential I did just before A levels. Glad we didn't, to be honest. Internal organs are one thing. Fun fact, I just remembered you can induce orgasm in a dead person. What the fuck do you mean you can induce an orgasm in a dead person? What does that mean? Well, I know what it means, I just don't want to understand it. What do you mean? I don't understand. I need to unlock scaffolding before I end that up there. Tool, I'm coming for you. I'm going to pollute your atmosphere so fucking hard. Sploosh Square will be the death of this civilization. All my stuff's getting dirtier the longer it's here. I think that's really cool. Right, what am I trying to do? Wait for the pods to come back down. What was it? Waterways. I think I need to make waterways. Do I need to make waterways? Maybe I can just that up there. Maybe I just need ramps. Sorry, I didn't realise how much I was destroying this stream's innocence. I don't care. I love it. It's precisely the type of content I want on here. Don't you worry about that. Is there a steeper ramp than that? Oh, hello. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just making like a massive foot-off ramp up to this tool. Not even concrete. Orgasm is a spinal reflex. You can apply electricity to the spine, and yeah, same thing with a Lazarus reflex, though I think that might be a press rather than a shot to the spine, making them cross their arms. Whoa. hold on. Corpses? What? I'm baffled by that. I'm actually baffled by that. I'll get a message, hold on. Just Yolly tell me how a tea was. So what's the Lazarus reflex is for dead bodies? Fat. I don't like the thought that someone figured out you can make a dead body. It's very weird. If you've just tuned in, it's exactly what it sounds like. This doesn't feel like the most efficient way of getting up here. At all. What am I doing? Surely I've done this wrong. Like, surely there's better ways of getting up to places like this, right? I mean, that worked. It's as messy as everything else I've done, but... Alright. Can I build a ramp on top of here? Why have I just... Okay, well that wasn't my greatest word. I did it! I built a ramp! See? Who says we wouldn't make progress tonight? It's a fucking horrible thought. Here's some tool! Oh, we found some tool. Look, we're up here now. This is where we are. Got some flowers. What's around here? Oh, this forest's pretty. Oh, hello. Oh, it's super pretty. What's that down there? I want to explore what that is. Right, we've tool is here. We can come back for the tool. That'll be the next thing that we do. Is try and automate our power. Whilst I'm pissing around up here. And we're going to have to do something about expanding the factory out and getting more. Do we need more automation? It is disabled access. It's perfect. Exactly what this factory needs. Right, I want to go find out what that was. It looked like it was crashed like the shit that I have. Oh. I don't know how that didn't hurt me, but it didn't. Sulfur? Oh, there is shit down here then. What's that there? Wow, we've been playing this for nearly 5 hours. Over the... What is this, motherfucker? It was quite a anticlimactic sound after how glorious and ethereal it sounded. 5 hours and I've barely walked anywhere around it. Maybe that's what I'm missing a trick on here. Maybe I'm missing a trick on just exploring. But it doesn't feel like I'm strong enough to explore. It feels like I'm still a weak little baby boy. What's this over here? Some delicious nuts. Some delicious, nutritious beryl nuts. He was powerful. He was a chonty little space slug, brimming with delicious electricity. Oh, stop it with the... Why is it always that the ramps? 18... I'm not sure I want to make 18 ramps. Fuck off. Stop it. No, I don't want to make the 18 ramps. Thank you. You're tracking ramps. I didn't even ask you to. Mad lads. What is this? Holy shit. I can't destroy it. That's interesting. Just loads of coils of wire left over. It's like a crash here? Whoa, is that just the edge of the planet? Oh, okay. My graphics on. Full. They are. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Well. That didn't show me as much as I thought it would, but it's okay. Let's get some tools sorted. Let's try and automate our power. That'll be our next job. And then we need to try and find a way of... Should we don't tear everything down and start again? That seems like that would be ridiculous, right? Maybe that's what we need to do though. Maybe we do need to Marie Kondo it. And start again? That seems a bit intense. Oh, had I descended into DMC5 hell last time? You hadn't. I'm very glad you liked it, because I fucking love that game. It's just so rad. Capcom have just, like, knocked it out the park this year. Resident Evil 2 remake, which is just, like, oh, the best. And then DMC5, like, I didn't expect to like DMC5, honestly, because, I don't know, I just never really played many of the other ones, so it was kind of mad for me to get as into DMC5 as I did, but fuck, it's so good. Do what feels right. I don't know whether I just don't want to undo all this progress just because I feel like everything's messy. Maybe we'll just see. I just run out of room more than anything else. But then I kind of like pushed everything over to that side over there. And I kind of want to move everything into this pit. Or at least start to carry stuff over from in here over to the pit. What to research next? Probably steel production. We'll do that in a bit. Let's get this coal mine sorted. Oh no, maybe we do want to get the next mine? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the next best miner. Let's do that. Easy peasy. It's so extra. Like, foot, man. Foot. They put all the things in there. Yeah, I wasn't in the train with DMC5 until this one. But damn though, V is everything. Also, the ending is Blue City. Completely agree. Glad you liked V. V is very good. I liked V as well. He's not my boy Dante, but I did really like them. And Nero was there too. He's told Nero, right? Not told Virgil. Is he told Huh. I can't remember what he's told. What's he told? How have I forgotten his name? It's not... That's really fucked me over. I can't remember what he's told. Oh yeah, then I research this yellow power sled. I can. How you doing, Mom? Nero, what the hell? Who's Virgil? Is Virgil from the series? Hold on. Oh, he's... Yeah, I think he's from one of the earlier games. He's from Devil May Cry 3. And Devil May Cry 4. Well. Hold on. Fuck, yeah, you're right, he's in 5, isn't he? Oh, yeah. He plays him in 3 and 4. Fuck me. It's only been... When did Devil May Cry 5 come out? March. Yeah, maybe I need to replay it. I can't fucking remember that. I feel like I blitzed through it and just like... Fuck me. I can't believe I was like, oh, who's Virgil? I remembered his name. I knew he was in it. I just don't remember how fucking important he is. Whoops. Okay. That's embarrassing. Well, maybe I'll come back to Devil May Cry 5 and do a video on it. And that gives me an excuse to play it again and maybe try and remember it better this time. I really liked it though. Fuck me. Yeah, you should be disgusted. I failed you. Why is everything being so slow? Why are you being so slow? It's still Twitter for me to mate things. I must be doing something wrong. Yeah, I think I should. You're right. I have genuinely embarrassed myself there. I'm very sorry. Listen, I'm very tired. It's been a long weekend. It'll give me an excuse to thirst. Yeah, it's just so good. All these machines are so slow. I don't... Like... I don't know how to make everything faster. Seems to be a lot of bumming around this episode. Apologies for that. Right, 100 wire. Anyway... Yeah. I must have watched that first cutscene where they flipped the van 500 times. Wait, who's V? Is V the woman or the other playable character? Fuck me. I can't remember. What's the woman called? Nero's... the woman that Nero's with? Is there a Devil May Cry 5 wiki? Surely there is. Yeah, it's like the best cutscene. How are any of their names? Right, here we go. Devil May Cry 5 wiki. Give me the character list. Where are we? I don't want reception. I want characters. Nito. Yeah. V is the one with the tin, isn't he? Who you don't really control him, you control the demons. I don't remember this game. Played it like a month ago. Right, anyway, let's just get Logistics 2 out of the way, and then we can focus more on the game instead of my terrible memory and misunderstanding of the game Devil May Cry 5.
We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation.
More verticality? What do you mean by that? How do I get on my... Can't I access like the hub computer? No? Not that like the way of... I could have walked to your place and slapped... Yeah, you're probably screaming at the screen there. Please do a video... No, I'm not doing a video on DMC5 as it currently stands, with me just being like, well, it's a video game I played, I think. must have been so frustrating for you whilst I was just doodling her name. That's really funny. Right. What do they mean tall? I thought I had like the... What are the buttons? Did I swear I had like a way of looking at... Toadette. There we go. Right, here we are. Verticality. Well, they want me to build like factories that go straight up? That's interesting. I suppose I can build buildings now, can't I? That's interesting. Right. Production. I thought I just did mine and math too. No, I did the wrong one. Wasn't paying attention. Did the wrong one. I was thinking about Devil May Cry 5. I was thinking about how I couldn't remember Devil May Cry 5, and I didn't do what I was meant to do. It's fine. Right, let's get these rotors done. Or do we just build a coal miner and then just replace them out? Just a toll generator. Expensive. Burns toll to generate electricity for your power grid. It's bid. I don't know how we're going to do this. Starting to feel quite stressed out with the thought of how we're going to manage this. Right, let's just put some fuel in all the burners whilst we try and figure this out. That's fine. Is that a burner? Yep. DMC5 replay stream when? Yes, soon. Probably. Christ. Ah, beautiful, beautiful anime suns. It's that RE engine. Just makes them look so handsome. Same as my two children in Resident Evil 2. They grew up so fast. And they look so beautiful in glorious full HD. Seriously though, the faces on the RE engine are just like insane. Everything's so slow. Really don't know the best way of speeding everything up. That's where we are right now, right? We're just in the need of speeding everything up. I don't know how. Where's Vinod when I need him? Vinod always... He always just knew what to say, right? He always knew what to say. He'd help me now in this time of need. He'd know what to do. He just would. He'd just know what to do. 10 modular frames. Fuck me. I'd do 7. Yeah, I've seen the FF7 trailer. I really like that trailer actually. I'm really excited for that game that's never going to come out. Mainly because I actually never played Final Fantasy VII properly. I just never got into it. I only played it for a little bit. And I do just like the thought of playing it properly when it's not a JRPG. I know that's sacrilege. I just don't like JRPGs. I bounce off them too much. I find them really boring. The thought of Final Fantasy VII Remake being a completely different genre is actually super appealing to me. Maybe that makes me trash. I'm not sure.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into 2 power shards that function with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Overclock buildings? That's just what I wanted. That's what I needed. Alright, shit. Cool. Let's do that then. That's exactly what I need to do. Right, let's go find some slugs. What do you need? That's now my new turret milestone. Rods and plates and topper, no problem. Yeah, so do we not know what Swery did on it? That's fucking madness that he even worked on it. Still think that picture on Twitter of Jay Tholen, who did Hypnospace Outlaw with Swery, was very surreal for me. That's like two of my favourite game designers right there. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, is the pod still aware? 43 seconds? Ugh. You don't think so? Maybe we have asked him. I bet it was that fucking dance stand who does with that. Do you think? Is that not too overly surreal for Swery? I'm not sure. That feels very just full on Tap Tom. Like classic Devil May Cry, that in a lot of ways. Sorry, just sending a message. Very rude. Ugh. Right. Let's let this fucking shard shite up and away. Yeah, he would just respond, wouldn't he? He is a lovely man. Right. So. Convey. Right, so I can now make shards? Where do I make the shards? Did it automatically that convert? No, power shards. I need a yellow power slud. I need to overclock these buildings. I need to go on the hunt for buds. God damn it. How do I find buds? I can't stand for them. Did I tell you about the time I wished him happy Christmas and he replied with Buddhism doesn't have Christmas but thank you? Yeah. He wished me happy birthday one year. Because I had him on Facebook as well after you added him. Just a nice wholesome lad. He said something on Twitter the other day about, or maybe Instagram, about thinking he wasn't handsome. And it broke my absolute heart. Just what a wholesome man. How dare he say anything bad about himself. It is very weird having him on Facebook. There's like... I think I've liked Deadly Premonition for so long now that I have done that thing that you should obviously just like never do, where you do glamorize him as an auteur, probably. Which I know is wrong, but you do it, don't you? Is that a yellow slud? You a yellow slud? Give me your secrets. Why can't I just build up to things like Minecraft? How do I get you? Oh, I feel like I'm in a real impasse right now. Like 5 hours in. It feels like I'm just like slowly trying to sort something out. Right, we need to do tools. We need to get all this stuff done, but nothing's being made quickly enough. Nothing's being made quickly enough to really justify doing all this. I could probably do all this shit myself though, really, couldn't I? Yeah. Right, let's just fast track this by doing it all myself. I got 7 of those tubes, right? So it should be alright. I think it's fair to do this sometimes. I think labouring under the illusion people can do no wrong is stupid, or that they're not just people. Oh yeah, absolutely. I do appreciate his shit a lot. A whole lot. I think just, honestly, Deadly Premonition just is a really important game to me. 100%. Like, yeah. It just came, I don't know, I just played it at like a really weird time in my life and got super into it at a really interesting time, and I just think that it is so important. That happens, right? You I don't know, does that happen? I don't know how common it is to appreciate a creator for the art that they give you and how it helped you through tough times. That is common, right? That's definitely common. So I know I'm the same with The National as well. Like, my favourite band, they have gotten me through many, many, many difficult times in my life, and I know that's not really, I don't know, it's about anything, right? Like, I can think of so many forms of media, videos and music and games that have got me through tough times, and everyone has that same reaction. It's like, there's so many YouTubers that I think to myself, like, oh, if I ever met them, I'd tell them that, you know, they got me through some tough, you know, some dark times, and, you know, they were nice, you know, distant friends to me that helped me cope through problems and things that happened to me. But then you go on like the live stream with them, like huge ones, and everyone's saying that to them, and I just think it's like, it's amazing that these people can be there for people in interesting ways. But yeah, I don't know. What's my point here? I'm not sure. But yeah, it's interesting. Just, I don't know, the relationship that people have with creators is very interesting. So having swearing on Facebook was very, very interesting indeed. That's not top line. Right, we're doing it. Still building things with my hands, which I don't think I should be doing at this point, really. Surely. Right, 200 table. Man, I look dark quickly. Jesus Christ. It's so warm in this room as well. It's definitely that time of the night where I can say that. Jesus Christ. I feel like I don't really latch on to media stuff as much, but when I do, it's hard. I won't lie to you. I'm struggling with the idea of being hugely into certain types of media, because especially in these days, like, I don't know. It's hard, right? It's hard to get drawn into the cult of personality about people, because you're right. It's hard, I think, to be disappointed by people. I think that's the thing that YouTube especially, and modern day culture, makes it hard. What am I trying to say here? Yeah, I don't know. It makes it hard, I think, to fully throw yourself into something, because there's always that chance you to be disappointed by it. So sometimes it's hard to keep that distance, but yeah. 4-year obsession hard. I still rate the Pillows highly, and I used to listen to them on the way to school every morning. You did, I remember that. Mad I saw them live. Yeah, it's awesome that you saw them live though. When you've been sharing a few Pillow songs on Twitter, right? Or you do from time to time. I do like them, I need to listen to them more. Right. We did it.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry and improved miner included to ensure efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting.
Oh, I did all that and you need all this ridiculous shit. Fat it. I don't know what to do. Weirdly though, I think I'm like really over the celebrity thing now. I told you about the Misha and Thirsty stuff. No, I don't think you did. That's your friend, right? Who was like close to him. You didn't tell me about that. I love the band The Twain. History Song is such a tune. Right. I need a plan. I need a plan because I'm just wandering aimlessly now. Let's have a proper think about what we actually want to do. So. Right, let's do something. Let's open up a doodle dot. Let's have a think about what I actually want to achieve in this goddamn playthrough. So I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit here. Right, okay. Let's just swap. To this. Right, okay. Don't look at my links at the top. Right, let's try and actually work out. Hold on. I just need to chat something. Okay, cool. Yeah, just that they're besties and it's cool, but it's like that random stories about mundane shit, and it's like, oh, he's just a dude like the rest of us. That's nice. I was really worried you were going to tell me a very scary story about a celebrity there, so I'm actually glad it's just he's a nice guy. Yes, welcome back to the Sonic Foot Fetish Errata stream. I just had to jump over there for a second to look at my collection of Sonic Foot Fetish Errata. How do I minimize this window? So I show my desktop with all my pictures on. What's great about when I edit in Premiere is that it always tits all of the screen grabs to the desktop. So I just have all of these pictures of Sonic on my desktop right now. Just need to make sure that nothing's there. There is that foot fetish folder, which I'm not going to show you. There's just a lot of penises in that folder. Same as the Sonic fan art one. However, I can show you this one picture of Sonic that says, "What the foot?" Which wasn't for the video that I released today. Oh shit. Oh, that's from another video I've been working on for like a month. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's always on my desktop. It's just like the reaction picture I like to keep on hand. I've never used. Haven't found the right time. Right. I want to try and... Right. Satisfactory to-do list. Right, we need to automate call. I actually can't do it. If I did it, there would be so many penises on the screen. And it'd be terrible. Hold on. Right. Automate tool power. That's the first thing we need to do. Find yellow slugs. That's the next thing we need to do. Probably need to reorganize factory to make more efficient. Verticality. Yes. Definitely need to do that. Okay, that's 3. What else do I need to do? Automate tool. Find yellow sludge. Reorganize factory to make it more efficient. Yes, all of those things. So, we do tool first. That one tool plant, transfer some stuff over to tool. Or do we use this opportunity to reorganize everything? Yeah, 2 people jumped straight into the stream as soon as you mentioned Sonic foot fetishism. That's not fair. Hi, welcome to the Sonic foot fetish stream. Stream? Not stream. Stream is also a very good way of describing the Sonic foot fetish community. Do I just take this opportunity to just blitz everything then? I think I do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go absolutely mad. I think I'm going to blitz everything and start from scratch. Because this is inefficient. This is just fundamentally inefficient. If I still keep the miners, merge all the iron together onto one. Maybe that's what I do. Maybe I get rid of everything here. So just scrap everything, right? I get everything back for it. Don't I? Smelter. 5 rods, 800. Do I get everything back? No, not at all. Huh. Yeah, I feel like I'm at a loss right now. I need to redo everything, so let's just fuck it. Is anyone invested in this? Like, leave a comment if you watch this after the fact and you're like super into it so far. Even if you are, I need to do this. Why is getting down from this ladder so shitty? No! Stop falling every time I go up there. Alright, so if we do this, it's gonna have to be... Maybe we don't do this yet. No, fuck it. Let's do it all. Right. Let's build a tool miner first. We'll push the tool down into the pit. And we will set up a small amount of... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll build a tool. We'll move it down into the pit. So we've got power. And then slowly but surely, I will move all of this infrastructure down into the pit. And we'll build it into actual factories. We won't just build it into shitty, you know, clusters like it is now. We'll actually build it into buildings. We'll make it vertical. We'll do everything that the game wants us to do to make an efficient factory. What is that resource? I do not recognize it. That's just limestone. There is nothing in here, is there? There's not like... No, there's not. Just shit tons of roth down here. Ah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Right. Let's do that. Let's just get the tool plan sorted first. Build a tool generator, which is fine. That's doable. There's plenty of stuff there that we can use. And then we'll start to think about moving stuff around. Or is there more space here, actually? Do I just need to push it down this hill and around here? There's the problem with up there is that it's like on a slight plateau. Put everything down here. There's shit tons of space. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do then. Move everything down here. Yeah, let's do that. Any tool around here? Wow, fucking no toll at all. Does it want me to be super spread out then? Because there's like stuff so far away. Oh, Chonty lad, hello. Alright, okay, let's just stick to the original plan. We'll move as much stuff down into the crater as possible. Because I can't just destroy everything, because then I'll lose all of my resources, and it will be literally starting from scratch. I still want to have all of the benefits of automation that I have now, and all the advanced stuff I have now. I suppose I still will have to have the containers. Okay, let's do that then. Right, first I'm going to jump up here, let the automation run for a bit whilst I go and get some chocolate. I'll be back in a minute. 2 sets. Party Studios is a really strong move by them. Although the effects of these purchases certainly won't be felt by consumers until next gen, I'd assume it puts them in a strong position moving forward. Xbox has been solely lacking a first party lineup that makes their system a must have, but by snatching up 4 super talented studios, Undead Labs, Playground Games, Compulsion Games and Ninja Theory, the 4th Xbox is shaping up to be something hopefully quite special. I really hope We Happy Few is good. I adore its premise, I love its aesthetic, and it appears to have an interesting story to tell. But it's still a survival game, isn't it? I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I just think it's wasted on that genre. An immersive sim would have been a better fit? I don't know. Here's hoping it surprises me more than its early access version did. Anime nonsense! The Division is getting a sequel. It's set in Washington. It will be absolutely fine. It's just Destiny, innit, but dull. Ubisoft really need to stop doing these little demonstrations with real group chats though. Have they just ignored the internet, tolling them out for it for years now, or what? Oh, would you look at all these lovely little indie games? Harold Halibut and Sable in particular look really interesting. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is looking sweet. I love everything about the reboot trilogy so far, and this looks like an excellent finale. A little darker, a little more action orientated, an exciting romp. Session looks alright. I'm up for another skateboarding game though, it's been way too long. Fantasy nonsense. Oh, it's an MMO. Alright, fair enough. Devil May Cry 5 looks cool as hell. It's a shame we never saw a sequel to DMC, but this looks like an enormous amount of fun. Seriously though, why do people hate DMC so much? I love that game. Never stop making Cuphead content. This is the most precious video game ever created, and it must be protected at all costs. Seriously, was this game made literally just for me? It looks perfect. They've tuned it to me immediately and I shall pop it directly into my mouth. This is so far removed from my realm of understanding. I have literally no idea what is happening here. Oh wait, no, that's Death Note. Alright, I know one thing, I guess. Naruto? Is that right? Everything is set in an apocalypse. Why is everything set in an apocalypse? Dying Light 2 looks alright though, like Mirror's Edge, but in an apocalypse. Nice to see Battletoads announced with 0 footage whatsoever. That's nice, that's good. Why is there a 4th entry in this franchise? Just cause. What the actual ever-living fuck is this? Please don't make pop fitted games a thing. Please. Hasn't the world suffered enough already? Ooh, Gears of War XCOM? They're making a Gears of War XCOM? Holy shit, yes, that's... yeah, alright. I've already forgotten about that shit pop... oh no, fuck, I haven't. Gears of War 5 looks spot on, doesn't it? I genuinely love this franchise, and the 5th one looks set to deliver the usual over-the-top action that makes the series so much fun. Oh my god, Cyberpunk 2077 looks phenomenal, an action RPG like none other. The trailer looks like the mix between Grand Theft Auto, Deus Ex and Blade Runner. I mean, fuck, this looks like the stunner. The Witcher 3 is my favourite RPG of all time, so I have ridiculously high hopes that this will be another instant classic. Oh Christ, that was long. That was so long. Anyway, moving forwards... Despite having only roughly 3 properties to talk about, Bethesda have once then returned with an E3 conference that lasts an hour and a half. An hour and a half. I reckon we'll breeze through this one fairly quickly. Hi, we're Bethesda, and we like to start all of our conferences like we're selling diarrhea meditation. Look how happy we all are. That's because we can poop solid now. I don't want to sound mean, but I forget Pete Hines exists until I literally see him again a year later at E3. I guess I just assume Todd Howard does these. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Andrew WK doing a performance that makes everyone in the audience feel just deeply uncomfortable. Genuinely hilarious. I love E3.
Yeah!
Rage 2 is a weird one. Bethesda clearly don't know what to do with the Rage IP and have taken a heap of creative liberties when approaching its sequel, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Avalanche is absolutely the right studio for this project. They've had plenty of experience with the likes of Just Cause and Mad Max. Yeah, the marketing material is kind of obnoxious, but the game itself looks like a load of fun. Nonsense that just doesn't take itself seriously. Combat looks varied and exciting. The world looks beautiful and detailed. Aye, good stuff. Oh. Hello. I'm back. I have Galaxy. Right. I don't know how much longer I've got in me, but let's see what happens. Right. Well, why does that? Why can't I use that ladder? Every time I'm jumping to my death. Right. Minor. Time make Mark 2, but time make Mark 1. Portable miner needs more table, alright? Got this terrible habit recently where I think buying just like huge family sharing bars of Dality and just eating them all myself in a day. This must be very fun for you, just me eating chocolate. Right, let's still build a tool miner. Oh, also, let's destroy some trees while I'm at it, because I still need biomass. Biofuel, whatever it's called. I'm on a quest for a decent chocolate bar. Honestly, Aldi has the best shit. Any supermarket's own brand milk chocolate is always like 30p, and it's always mint. It's the best. Been there, done too, Storm. Yep, that's what I'm doing currently. Currently just really enjoying putting on the powers. Let's chop down some trees while we're on our way. If I was in the arse end of Wales. Every time I've been in a place in the middle of nowhere, I do always turn to food to get me through it. So I feel you on a spiritual level. Sainsbury's and Tesco's? Oh, that's so untrue, mate. Nah. Sainsbury's own brand, Smart Price chocolate, is the best. I love it. Sometimes I'll go up to the £1 one if I'm feeling fancy. But in the majority of cases, love it. The best. I don't know how you can't like it. It's just like cheap, cheerful chocolate. It's like roller cola. Right. I can't believe you don't like it. But then I just like all chocolate, so maybe that's where I go wrong. I forgot about hot chocolate. Wow, that jolt has not aged well. It's grainy, there's nothing cheerful about that. Yeah. I suppose I get that. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, can I automate... like Easter eggs? What do you mean like Easter eggs? What Easter eggs have you been eating that you don't like? Sorry, did you understand that? What Easter eggs have you been eating that you don't like? You've been eating the wrong Easter eggs for starters. Give me a Morrison's Easter egg. Morrison's? Malteser's Easter egg. Any day of the week. I'll destroy that. I chopped on this tree. Nice. All Easter eggs. You are so wrong. I can't believe how wrong you are. What are you on about, all Easter eggs? What the hell was that noise? Tree meds that are passed. Oh, tree meds are trash. Why are you doing this to me? Can't believe you don't like any Easter eggs. That is madness. Absolute madness. Insanity. I love Easter eggs. Sometimes we'll just buy Easter eggs. Not even at Easter, just like way before, as soon as they're on the shelf, and we'll just like consume a whole one each. It's not healthy, but it is pleasantly fun. Can I stand this? I can. Get in there. I don't even know what the standing stuff does. I suppose it does introduce new stuff to me, doesn't it? Should probably do that more often. Eep. Flowers in there, need the leaves. Just organising my inventory before I start making more biofuel. Oh my god, we're finally diverged. Yeah, we have. It's one thing we now don't agree on. Might be doing my insulin. Oh, really? Does that have an effect on... How so? Please do tell me what is the shit. What is the shit? I want to know. Give me unhealthy recommendations. That's all I live for. The honeycomb tiffin from Olive and Bean in town. I have not had that before. I don't even think that been Olive and Bean, to be honest. God damn it. Need a bit of inventory. No, biofuel takes so long to do. Sugar things make me feel all weird sometimes, so I stick to the shit that's worth it. Yeah, don't blame you. I mean, to be fair, it's the Olive and Bean, that their amazing hummus, and that's some tiffin. Yeah, I think that will. I love hummus so much. I'm not going to ignore a hummus recommendation, put it that way. I'm painfully middle class. I love hummus. Ah, this biofuel takes so long. Definitely need to that cold stuff automated. So I really like this game. But I think I've reached a point now where it feels overwhelming, but not in an enjoyable way. And I'm wondering whether that's just because I've been playing for 2 hours and I'm tired. which could be possible, but I do feel like this time playing, compared to the other times we played it on stream, feels different, and I can't quite figure out why. It feels like a bit of a lack of direction, or that every single time I do my next task, the difficulty curve or the gap between to the next one is much higher. The curve is much steeper. And I feel like that's just getting a bit old. Just weird, because I did feel like that was Satisfactory as well. I wonder if that's just me. I wonder if that's just my attitude to games like this. It's brilliant. I love it. I'm not having a bad time. But I am struggling to wrap my head around what needs to be done next. I think that's the different thing. I mean, fair, it feels like there's no concrete goals. Clearly it's designed to start DMC5 and then next. I agree. Maybe that is the next thing we do on stream. Let's play DMC5. I was going to play Jet Set Radio tonight, actually. I was like, oh, let's play some Jet Set Radio. Because every single time I go to stream, I'm like, well, should I continue something I've already done? Or should I just, like, do something random every single time? Maybe I just need to keep doing random shit every single time. Do you know what I need to play again on stream? Bullet Witch. That was great fun. Bullet Witch is 100% where I need to be putting all of my energy into. Right. Okay, there's your biofuel. Now, let's work out how to make the tool generator. Right, let's make this tool generator, wire it up, and then we'll leave it there, I think. Yeah, Bullet Witch was the worst. I really loved it too. So fucking mad. No more Vampire the Masquerade. Oh really? You didn't like that? I mean, I haven't dived back into it, so that's what I thought of it as well. I didn't hate it. I just can't quite understand why it's such a cult classic. In that way. Where am I building this? I don't know where to put this. Where do I put this? Let's climb on top of here. Let's climb on top of here and have a look. I shouldn't put this anywhere, right? Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily matter where it goes, as long as I can like run tabling from it. So what if I just do like that? And just have it all self-contained up here. Ah, there's my overcloth and stuff. It was so creepy, bad creepy. Ah, really? You found it creepy? It was unsettling. I think that's definitely what... I definitely describe it as unsettling. I don't know what it's about it. Everyone always raves about it to me, and I was like, oh, I'll finally give it a try, and I just didn't really stick with me as much as maybe I wanted it to. I don't know. It was weird. Oh, fuck off with your to-do list. Right, here we go. We're about to make the first self-sufficient power source that we've had in the game. You ready for this? I'm gonna put 33 tool in here, and that's gonna start that off. I hope. Can't see, I'm too wee. There we go. I built a small platform to look up there. Nice. That's pumped into there. That eats it up. That then powers this. Perfect. Right, there we are. Cool. Now just find a way of getting it down to here, which shouldn't be a problem. I can literally just go. Boom. And we just and we just carry it into town. And then we can start to phase out the biomass generators. Sweet as. Alright. Nothing. Let's. Right. That was fun. That was good. I think I'm done with that for tonight. But let's not end it there. Let's play something very small to wind down, eh? It was so creepy, bad creepy. I think I got spooked by intense male eye contact with no background music. Yeah, I don't fucking blame you. It was super like that, wasn't it? It was like super, super unsettling. I think that's probably the word I'd use to describe it more than anything else. Just like so unsettling. I know what we can do. For 15 minutes. Barbara's U is on my Switch. It's not on the PC. Otherwise I would totally do on Barbara's U. That would be perfect. Let's play Snooter 19. Because I've had this to review for months and I haven't done anything with it. Yes, I'll allow access to Snooter 19. Let's do it. Let's do Snooter 19. Why not? It's one of these mini games I get to review and haven't done anything with.
The final frame. And this is massive. That's it. That's the win. What a final. What a match.
That's so loud. Why is that so loud? Oh, what is this? Why does it say World Snooter but it's called Snooter 19? Oh, is that like the brand? Why was that so loud? I assume that was super loud on this. This short tutorial will through the basics of how to play the game. Alright. Set the basic shot you're going to play. Use the mouse, LR or AD LR buttons. Okay, I think use mouse left or right. Okay. Continue. Refine your shot direction. Hold down shift to refine your aim, then continue to the next phase. Okay. What do you want me to do here? Shift. Oh, okay. I don't know why it had that super loud opening and now it's completely silent. Apply power and take the shot. Oh, my die looked dead-eyed. What? Click left mouse button or space to start the power bar, then click left mouse button or space when it hits the blue target area. Oh. I did it! It's me, the Snooter Boy. I potted the blat. I won. Oh, thank you. I can replay this anytime. The final part of the tutorial deals with shot power and cue ball control using spin. Your objective is to pot the red ball on the target potter and use spin to get the cue ball into the target zone. What the fuck does that mean? His head is in a very strange position, you're right. It's like his neck is like attached to the back of his head. The turn shot power is too low to pot the ball. Use right mouse click. Increase the shot power to around 40%. You'll see the target ball aiming aid extend as you increase the power. Will I? What happened there? We're going to use bat spin to let the cue ball into the target zone. Hold down control to enter spin control while pulling the mouse back. What the fuck are you on about? Hold down control to enter spin control while pulling the mouse back or using the S or down arrow until the cue ball aiming aid reaches the target zone on the table. Have I lost my fucking mind? Hold down control to enter spin control. Yeah, it's the me creepy vibes. Why is there no music? Hold down the shift, move the mouse to refine your aim. Moving mating program from the 90s. Please find that. That sounds horrific. I don't like my guy. He's so creepy. Clip mouse button. I did it. Yay. I'm ready to compete now. I don't know without music. Career mode? I have to be one of these fine fellas. What's 3D movie maker? Let's play now. Twitch player. Day mode. Snooter, I suppose. Match length, whatever they want. Oh, where do I want to go? Barnsley Metrodome. Yes, please. 3D movie maker. I need to search for this. 3D movie maker. Oh. Alright. Yep, that looks creepy as fuck. Oh, I recognise that purple dye. Who's that purple dye? He was in another program I used to have. Mit Z. Oh my god, Mit Z was in a program I used to have when I was a kid. I was thinking about that the other day. Oh, what's that name? I'm not showing you. I'm not showing. I'll stop. Don't worry. I'm just going down my own thing here. I'll do that afterwards. Right, let's play this instead. Who do I want to be? Oh god, I don't know. Oh, I like Mark Allen. Amy Nade. Amateur please. I'm a human. Nickname the Pistol. Why do they all have nicknames? The Thunder from Down Under. Oh, come on. The Wizard of Wishaw. Alright, yeah, fine. Oh, wait, you thought I'd choose different people if they're on easy. Oh, what? If I'm on easy mode, it's all just the 16-year-olds. No way some of these were born in the fucking 80s. Eden Sharafi's my age. That's fine. Let me play against a child who was born 98. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. It's making me really uncomfortable. You were born in 2000. Alright, Luo, come on. Apologies for the childhood trauma. Can you hear this? Why does he get to go first? Man, this game is boring. All right. Nice one. How do you play snooker then? I can't remember. Oh, it told me how to do all sorts of shit here, didn't it? Oh, you can't hear it. I'll turn it up. Did I do it? Why is this horrible? I don't know why this is so horrible.
That's not worked out quite as he intended it to.
Alright, foot off.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little.
This is very strange. Alright, well...
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
I am.
That is a quality opening red.
Thank you, it is a quality opening red. I agree with you, disembodied voice.
1.
Why would you say the word? Oh, why is everyone so quiet?
Pace is the key with this shot.
Shut up.
He's given away penalty points with that foul.
This, just needs... Not even the WWE style plot, it just needs background music.
1.
What do you mean?
4.
Not a straightforward safety shot here.
How is that a foul? How is that a foul? Hold the foot up. I might not know the rules of snooker, but I used to watch it with me da when I was a kid. So don't you go telling me I'm doing a foul.
He's taking the red on.
Am I not meant to be taking the red on?
But not quite.
Alright, you are a fucking... Shut up, Mr. Disembodied Voice Man. Watch how his head moves after he takes a shot. Oh my god, that's horrible! Oh, why is it so smooth? Right. What am I doing? I don't like just... Why did they put the sound of people coughing in the background?
Tough shot coming up.
No, it's not a tough shot. Fuck you. Look at this.
He's missed it!
This is hard. Am I into pot of red and then pot of colour? Is that how snooker works?
He's taking this red on.
Oh, that head animation is horrific. At least this guy is going to teach me how to play now, at least.
This will test his technique.
It is. It's red then a colour. I fucked up. I was on my way to becoming a pro as well. Can't believe I ruined my career.
Luo Honghao, 1. Mark Allen, 5.
Well, let's see what he chooses to do here.
I don't know what you're asking me.
He's playing on from this position.
This is the dullest game that I've ever played.
He's playing the pot here.
I am.
No, not this time.
Who recorded these voice lines? God damn. This AI on easy is just so good.
Tough shot coming up.
Oh great, I've already heard that voice line already. That's good.
What a beautiful pot that is.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
6.
He's hitting my ass. Chill out, Lou.
Challenging pot along the cushion here.
Loose play like that isn't what you'd expect from a player of his quality.
Oh my god.
Luo Honghao, 7.
Whoever did the voice lines for
He's
this, like,
looking for the
honestly.
pot into the right middle.
I am.
Nicely done.
I feel like this is the Tiny we'll be left with after Brexit cultural purification. I agree. No Satisfactory after Brexit. This is what you call him from fucking Weatherspoons wants. This is the future he wants. You ready? I'm going to clean shop now.
Very tricky shot coming up.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Brilliant pot. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
They don't. Thank you. Finally getting the recognition I deserve. This is the validation I've always craved.
He's playing for the right corner here.
Shut up.
Tremendous pot.
I am fucking storming it now, mate. There's nothing on me, Lou.
Well, not the shot he was aiming for there.
What? Yeah, it was.
9.
Yeah, but it was exactly the shot I was aiming for. Oh, fuck. Snooted myself here. Oh, what the fuck do I do now then? Do I just slam it? See what happens?
Well, that's a foul on the brown.
Foul on the brown? Is it now?
Foul on the miss. Mark Allen, 9. Luo Hong Hao, 4.
He's going for it.
Don't do that. Don't foul on the brown.
1.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Goes to Amsterdam. Tremendous pot. That's amazing. Foul on the brown.
Luo Hong Hao, 1.
What am I doing? Why am I still doing this?
This shot depends on perfect pace. He'll be conscious of not under-hitting the cue ball here.
I've missed it. Stop talking. I think I disturbed my neighbours laughing. Just tell them that you made a foul on the brown. I'll be fine.
Tricky shot here.
I'll tell you what. Simulated snooker isn't the riot I was promised it would be. This is one of those games that I didn't actually apply for a review copy for. They just were nice enough just to send me a copy.
He really needs to be mindful of pace here. Doesn't want to overhit this.
Is there actually... Oh, fuck it. Yeah. What am I doing? We're done. It's the end of the stream. Let's just leave it
Frame
at that.
conceded, frame and match, Luo Hong Hao.
And that is the match.
Okay. I don't want that to be happening. Please fuck off. There we go. Alright. Right, well, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed that stream of me doing nothing in Satisfactory and then playing a terrible snooker game for 20 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you, Emma, for joining once again. I always really appreciate you popping along and telling me space facts about how astronauts sit on the floor with their nappies on and shit themselves. Thanks. I'll see you later on. That wasn't a good stream at all, was it? That was terrible. But I appreciate you watching. The stream of nothing. As always, bye. Scroll nerds are still a thing, apparently. It's news to me. As is World of Warcraft for Elder Scrolls nerds. Fair enough. Oh boy, a sequel to Doom 2016. Yes. Excited for that. Would have been nice to see some gameplay though, but I guess twats making YouTube videos can't be choosers. Look at this man's ridiculous shirt. Seriously though, Twitch Champions is free forever if you download it this week, so probably get on that. I feel like not enough people played Prey. Prey is really good. Get off your ass and give it a try, you spoon of a human. Also, there's DLC.
Before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There.
Not many of you played Wolfenstein 2 either, did you? That's also worth a lot. Wolfenstein Youngblood is a co-op spin-off game that looks sweet. Also, the series is getting a VR game. Hello, Daddy Howard. Thought I have Fallout information biscuits, please. I've been ever so good. Hahaha, look at this meme. Skyrim on Alexa. On a pager. A fridge. I said this earlier, Fallout 76 will probably offer a fun world to spend time within, but the ability to nuke a portion of the map? I mean, if Bethesda ever played GTA Online, I reckon griefing in this game is going to be an absolute pain.
It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark.
Literally get over yourselves. Come the fuck on. It's a piece of paper. You know, I'm actually really into the Elder Scrolls Blades. I think that looks quite good. For a mobile phone game especially so. I love the idea of the town building mode as well. I'm just into it. What can I say? Looks alright. And it's free, so you know, a fair price. Starfield is one